Happy New Year. I am back, family. I'm excited for what we're about to do here. Everyone wants to celebrate, but not everyone wants to do the required work to celebrate. Edward Koch Jr. You don't like that one? How about this one? People want you to do well, but not better than them. Alex Hormozy. Family, in today's episode, I hope you're going to enjoy what we're going to do here today. And that's talking about stop trading your project management dreams for distractions. You know how we do. We get right into it. Point number one, let go of the need to convince others. Again, let go of the need to convince others. A lot of times we spend a lot of energy convincing people, this is my year. This is my year, girl. This is my year, boy. I got this. And then what ends up happening? We don't do what we said we were going to do. One thing about it is results speak louder than promises. Here's my actionable tip. Instead of talking about your plans, silently work on them and let your achievements do the talking. Focus on showing, not telling. Let's get to it. Point number two, stop starting and stopping. Family, I've been so guilty of this. I remember when I decided to get into this thing that I love, that I hope you fall in love with, called project management. I started by saying, hey, I want to do a podcast. I'll start it, then I stop. I was like, I'm going after my CAPM. I started, then I stopped. See, if we keep doing a starting and a stop mode, we'll never get anywhere. We'll be frustrated about why are we even going after this dream? So constantly starting and stopping your projects or goals disrupts the momentum and leads to wasted time and energy. Here's the thing, consistency is the key to achieving your dream. Here's my actionable tip. Commit to completing one goal before moving on to another. Use a habit tracker or personal journal or accountability to stay win. It's all about these small wins, family. Some people always looking to get these huge humongous wins, and I don't fault them for that because I was guilty of it. I'm not putting you on trial here. I'm just giving you my testimony so you can learn from my mistakes. All right, point number three, be willing to pay the price for your dreams. I wish it could come easy, family. No, I don't, because then I probably wouldn't respect it. I probably wouldn't even embrace it. I probably wouldn't even trust the dream if it came too easy. See, success requires sacrifice, whether that's time, comfort, or resources. See, a lot of people don't want to be uncomfortable. See, right now where I'm at is cold right now, and I could probably have slept in. I probably could have stayed under the covers and felt so warm, but I realized I had to deliver a message. You probably were missing me. If not, I'm back. I'm here. So achieving your dream means committing fully, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. Actionable tip, identify what you're willing to give up. See, family, what I was willing to give up in order to do these episodes, I have a 300, I think this will make 371 odd episodes. And I was willing every day, 4 days a week, sometimes even five, to get up here, look embarrassed, don't know if I'm doing it right, but willing to continue to move forward. And see, that's where a lot of people make a mistake because they're unwilling to pay the price. I was there with you 2 years ago. I was unwilling to pay the price. I thought I was paying the price, but I really wasn't because I was procrastinating. See, most people are not going to tell you this. See, they're going to show you the good side, but I was procrastinating. I was staying up late and not really doing anything. It was just mindless stuff. And then I realized I got to get back to who I really am. And how do I know who I really am or I really can be? Is I have to test myself. And testing myself is putting myself out there, regardless of what happens. So make a commitment, not a choice. Make a decision to make a commitment to align, dedicating time to study for whatever you want to do. And I'm hoping this project management, because you wouldn't be listening to this if it wasn't. So if you're trying to develop your professional growth, start focusing on that every day. Point number four, choose progress over perfection. Man, oh man. When I learned this particular technique here, this is where I saw it. I stopped caring about being perfect. And I used to have that perfect syndrome. Like I wanted everything to be right. But what I've learned about when you try to get everything to be right, that's when everything goes wrong. I think I just said something. Reason why it goes wrong is because it's never going to be perfect as to the quality that you may think it is. You're always going to find something. Let it go. You can't control everything. So striving for perfection can lead to procrastination. I procrastinated. I should have gotten a shirt that said procrastination is king, but that's not true. I had to learn that over time, that if I continue to procrastinate on what I said I want to be, what I said I needed to be, I'm going to miss out on opportunities. So keep moving forward. Here's my actionable tip. Set deadlines for your tasks, even if they're not perfect. Focusing on finishing and improving later rather than delaying for perfection. People always ask me, "Hey ED, I would love to start a YouTube channel. Hey ED, I would love to start a podcast." And then you know what I tell them? I tell them just get started. Don't worry about it. Just get started. It's not going to be perfect. If you go back to my very first video compared to now, I'm still growing. I remember when I first started this thing, and I started wanting to do videos. At first, I didn't even want to be on camera. So that was procrastination. And then I realized I needed to be on camera. And then when I got on camera, I was like, oh man, I don't like this. I don't like this. And I started picking apart my progress as well as impacting, as well as being frustrated over the perfection, how it should have looked, because I was looking at everyone else instead of looking at mine. So I think people like a Nicole, I forgot the last numbers, saying, "Hey, I appreciate your videos." See, that means a lot to me because even though of where I'm at, I know where I'm going and it may change. Who knows? Let's move on to point number 5. Turn obstacles into fuel. Man, I love this so much. Action, lessons, challenge, lessons, action. Challenges and setbacks can either demotivate you or serve as a stepping stone towards growth. The choice is yours. See, I've when I've learned this technique of turning my obstacles into fuel, sometimes I become what they say is obsessive. I become so obsessed about becoming better. I become so obsessed about I don't care how tired I am. And I'm not superhuman. I'm not no better than anybody that's listening or watching this. All I was saying, I just had enough. I was tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And my mother always said, son, you'll know when you had enough, when you become sick and tired of being sick and tired, or you don't like that. Here's my better remix. Sometimes in life, you will be attacked, and when you're attacked, what are you going to do? What is your response? My response was, sometimes you can't beat them. And no, I don't want to join them. I'm just going to continue to work on myself. And my success is going to be my revenge. My success, again, is going to be my revenge. Here's my actionable tip. When facing a challenge, write down the lessons it teaches you and identify one action you can take to move forward. Point number 6, don't let fear of judgment hold you back. A lot of people struggle with this, including myself. I remember when I got started on YouTube again, I would get comments and I'm thinking to myself, I'm giving away free content. I'm just passionate about this thing called project management and personal development. I'm just sharing it with you. And I have people attacking me and leaving comments of, you didn't do this, you should have did this. And then you click on the person that's leaving the negative comments and they don't have any videos. So I'm thinking to myself, why am I allowing that to impact me? See, they're judging me based off of something that they're unwilling to do. See, they're unwilling to get on camera. So be careful where you're allowing the impact of someone's judgment to hold you back. If they're not doing the thing, it doesn't matter what they say. I know it's better. I know it's easier to say that because sometimes we really want to, I'm just telling my testimony, family. I know sometimes we really want to be caught up in what people are saying, but sometimes, family, worrying about others' opinions can paralyze you and prevent you from pursuing your goals. And then when you look at them, they're not even going after their goals. See, your dream is yours, not theirs. Again, your dream is yours, not theirs. So, as they say, God gave you the vision, the dream, not them. So sometimes you're going to have to walk alone. Most of the time, you probably are walking alone and you don't realize it because you think that the people surrounded by you have your best interest, but you don't know until you start moving forward in your purpose and in your goal. Here's my actionable tip. Remind yourself that most people are too focused on their own lives to judge yours. Ooh, I love that. Take one bold step today that you've been afraid to take because of fear of judgment. Point number 7, surround yourself with dream builders, not dream killers. Again, surround yourself with dream builders, not dream killers. This is why we're creating the magnetic project management circle of influence, I should say, or dream builders, because I realize one of the things I struggle with in this journey of becoming a project manager, I wasn't surrounded by a lot of dream builders. And I had to realize that. And once I came to realize that, said, man, I wish there was a spot that I could go to where there were dream builders. And that's when I fell into my mentor, Phil, of he created a spot for dream builders. And I said, when somebody does something for you, it's only right that you do something back, not just for only that person, but also pay it forward to the next person. This is why we created the magnetic project management type of environment, which you guys will be able to sign up and get access to. But the point I'm trying to make is I want to be around dream builders. I don't want somebody telling me it's not possible. I don't want somebody telling me, why are you doing this? And they're questioning everything that I'm doing because that's not helping me. I'm already thinking, I don't know if I have enough. I already have these thoughts. I don't need you to put a spotlight on what I'm trying to achieve. I think I just said something. I hope I'm helping somebody here. See, the people you spend the time with significantly can impact your focus as well as your motivation. Choose those that encourage you and inspire you. I am inspiring you. I'm encouraging you. If you're going after that CAPM, keep going, my brother. If you're going after that CAPM, keep going, my sister. If you're going after the PMP or any certification, keep going. Here's my actionable tips. Identify one person in your network, just one who aligns with your ambition. I align with your ambition. So if you're looking to be ambitious and you're looking to be obsessive, you found the right person. You found the right individual today. Schedule regular check-ins to share progress and advice and distance yourself from negativity and doubters. Point number 8, stop comparing your timeline to others. Message, if you made it this far, this lets me know you are somebody that's really serious about not only your career, but you yourself as a individual. Sometimes you have to recognize your uniqueness and then focus on your strengths and then leverage your abilities. Your journey is not the same as my journey. Maybe you don't need to do YouTube. Maybe you don't need to do a podcast. Maybe you don't need to write. I don't know what it is for you, but I will work with you to find out. See, every journey is different, and comparing yourself to others can lead to self-doubt and distraction. Family, when I got this point down, I realized the sky's the limit. See, I wanted to be this person. I wanted to sound and talk like this person, but my voice, my cadence, my personality is, it didn't fit that. So I was trying to fit it. Oh, this is about to get good. I was trying to fit into a box of being somebody that I wasn't. So once I let that go and say, let me be the best ED that I can be and develop my skill set and my abilities, then people are going to start looking at me and say, wow, I like the way this gentleman speaks. I love the way where he's going. Again, your journey is going to be different from mine, from anyone else. So here's my actionable tip. Remind yourself that success is personal. Write down 3 unique strengths that you bring to a project management career and focus on leveraging them instead of envying others. Here's my bonus tip. Family, you have to embrace the journey to success. I understand that you want to get to the destination. The destination for you may be a project manager. The destination for you may be a CAPM, PMP, ACP, or any other certification. What I'm trying to say to you, family, is you have to embrace their journey because each journey is going to be unique. How I became a project manager, you may not have to do what I had to do. You may not have to work different opportunities in order to make it to a project management role. You may be able to just walk in as a project manager because they see something in you. Maybe you've been listening to this content for so long and being able to take the information and apply it. And they may say, hey, we see something in you. We're willing to take a risk on you. So you may not have to go the path that I had to go through. But the point is, your journey is unique. So remember that your journey is to success is uniquely yours. Embrace every challenge. So celebrate the victories and stay committed. Commitment is everything, family. I don't care what anybody shares what you will tell you. I'm standing on it every time I stay committed. Every time I stay down for what I wanted to believe in. Oh, you don't like that? Here, this will make it better. Every time I stuck to standing on business, that's when I realized the growth. So you need a support system. Again, the magnetic project management community is going to be for you. I'm not going to let everybody in because I want to be with dream builders, not dream killers. So surround yourself with positive influences, build a strong support system and believe in your potential and encourage your growth. And again, consistent growth, focus on consistent progress, no matter how small or minute. Every step forward is closer to realizing your dreams and lasting success. And you already know I have my 3 transformational remarks. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. I applaud you. Number 1, stop starting and Stop starting and stopping. Commit to completing one goal before moving on to another. Use a habit track or a personal journal to stay accountable and document every small win along the way. Number two, choose progress over perfection. Again, set deadlines for your tasks, even if they're not perfect. Focus on finishing and improving later rather than delaying for perfection. And number three, surround yourself with dream builders, not killers. Identify one person in your network. I would love to be that one person in your network that align with your ambition, and schedule regular check-ins to share progress and advice. You need to distance yourself from negativity and doubters. Family, this has been today's episode. I really hope you enjoy it. It is a slightly of motivation for future project managers. It's a slightly motivation for current project managers. And if you're not even a project manager, you still need this content, because today is all about growth. Every year we say we're going to be better. We can't wait for the new year to start. And then after the new year started, then we fall back into our old slumps after a couple weeks. Or we'll say, I'll start on Monday. How many people have done that? Say I. So again, family, until next time, the slogan, the motto for all my positive people out there and my negative people, I go by the name of ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks out there, listen, that simply just means Ed. Until next time.